President Trump's reciprocal tariffs going into effect just a few hours ago, and he says even more tariffs are possible.
We'll be putting a tariff on of approximately 100% on chips and semiconductors. But if you're building in the United States of America, there's no charge, even though you're building and you're not producing yet in terms of the big numbers of jobs and all of the things that you're building. If you're building, there will be no charge.
E.J. Antoni is a research fellow at the Heritage Foundation, joins me now. E.J., like most people, I don't know the first thing about building a chip or building a semiconductor. So what do we all stand to gain from an announcement like this? Educate us.
Well, Todd, the big thing here is to realize that investment is the long-run driver of economic growth, full stop. It's not consumer spending. We talk a lot about that component because it makes up 2/3 or 3/4 of GDP. But the fact is, investment is what gives us the factories, the plants, the equipment, the software. It gives us the things that increase productivity, that increase economic activity, and that increase growth. And it's not just economic activity that increases, it's wages that increase as well when you have investment. So it's great to see more investment pouring into the United States.
Yeah, let's drill down onto that because we focus so much on the daily interplay between the changing tariff rates, how much we've collected so far, $120 billion in tariff revenue. And of course, Trump loves to tout that. And then, of course, there's the daily machinations of the stock market. Goes up, goes down. It's happy, it's not happy with this stuff. But we often lose sight, to your point, of the long-term play here. What does your analysis, your research show about the long-term impact on the era of manufacturing that Donald Trump has been ushering in over the course of the last 7 months?
Well, Todd, I think there's a carrot and a stick here that's worth talking about. The stick is obviously tariffs, right? If you're not producing here in the United States, you're going to get hit with these import duties. But the carrot here is, in part, the One Big Beautiful Bill Act that was just passed. It's the massive whole of government approach that they are taking to deregulation. So as you reduce tax and regulatory burdens, you now are turning this into the most pro-business country in the world. And that is also going to drive investment here. Bringing back full expensing, for example, is a tremendous boon to investment. And so, again, you have this kind of carrot and stick approach that's leading to not only more domestic investment, but more foreign investment into the United States as well. So it's really a kind of 1-2 punch that's going to tackle the problem of too little investment that we've seen over the last couple of years, which has created stagnant wage growth and stagnant economic growth.
And it's going to have huge ramifications for my children, my grandkids, and beyond. It's something we haven't seen, I would argue, since the Industrial Revolution. I want to switch gears for a moment. Apple, basically not really switching gears, just a different company, announcing an additional $100 billion in investments in the U.S. Again, what's in it for me? Could this end up reducing the cost of my iPhone, my iPad, and the like?
Well, certainly in the short run, at least in the sense that it's preventing a big cost increase, because I think it's wise for the Trump administration to recognize a lot of these industries, you can't just flip a switch and build them here overnight. You know, Todd, it's going to take a long time to produce something as complicated as a microchip here in the United States. The plants and equipment that are involved are not only large in terms of scale, they're incredibly complex. So again, it'll take years to actually bring these things online. In the long run, though, that is good from the standpoint of a national security concern. We can make these critical components here in the United States, and we're not dependent on foreign actors, particularly some bad foreign actors, to get those supplies.
Well, let's be clear. Do you think Apple does this if not for pressure from Trump?
Oh, very, very likely. A lot of the changes that we're seeing in the economy, we would not be seeing but for President Trump. And again, I don't just say tariffs in that regard and the consequences of the tariffs, but also things like the One Big Beautiful Bill. I don't know how something like that ever gets across the finish line without President Trump's backing.
Now we got to watch for pharmaceuticals, because of all the national security issues, I would argue pharmaceuticals is right up there, potentially one, if not 1A, because we need our drugs made in the United States. Otherwise, other countries have too much power over us. E.J. Antoni, thanks for your insight. We appreciate it as always.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.